Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Game of Trades and this is going to be a technical analysis of natural gas futures. I haven't done one of these updates in a while and since my last update there has been some technical developments, so that is what I'm going to go through today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And now let's get right into it. So I'm going to first go through a trade setup on natural gas that I see, a potential trade setup to the long side, and then I'm going to go through the daily and weekly charts to see what the longer term outlook is on natural gas. So in the past few days we've been trending down on natural gas, clearly starting to move lower and lower. We hit 2.165 here. That was the low, and since we have been heading a little bit higher. But what I see on this chart, the main thing I see on this chart is this downtrend line. We have three reactions off of this downtrend line, and right now we are right under it. So accompanied with some nice RSI divergence, you can see the RSI is making lower highs right here, whilst the price is clearly making lower lows. We have a nice price channel here. If we break this price channel along with this divergence, it will take us up significantly higher. That does not mean that we're going to start trending up, but it definitely means that we're going to have a nice counter rally, and that's going to be something that we can trade with. So again, I want to emphasize on the fact that we have this downtrend line, and that this setup is only active if we break the downtrend line. Now, my preferred target for this is that my preferred scenario for this is that in the next few days, maybe we undercut these lows slightly, and then we push on higher all the way up to the 2.5 level that we broke last week or a couple weeks ago, and that would be my ideal target. So if we break this downtrend line, it triggers our nice trade setup, and then we'll have a nice 10% potential target zone. That's the final target, and under this I do have a first target at 2.38 here. So that's I think 5%. So on UGAZ that would be 15% and 30% respectively for the trade setup. So not bad gains. Definitely something on the short term that I'm definitely going to be looking at and waiting for. So for the hourly chart, that's about it. Let's take a look at the longer term view of natural gas. Alright, so this is the daily chart of natural gas, and as you can see, ever since 2018 we have been trending down, making a series of lower lows and lower highs. That's the definition of a downtrend. So we could really reverse off of any of these levels, but until we start to cross over the zero line on the MACD and start to make higher highs, it's difficult to have a large long-term long position on natural gas, despite how cheap natural gas is. And that's one thing I want to emphasize in this video, is that these are extremely low price levels for natural gas. This does not happen very often. You can see this chart goes back to 2017, for example. We haven't crossed this 2.5 level in a long time. So if you want to buy, let's say a longer term ETF of natural gas that tracks it with no decay, that would definitely be a very smart option considering how low the prices are. I can almost guarantee you 100% that in the next few years, in the next few months, there will be, natural gas will have moments at higher prices than this. So that's one thing to keep in mind. These are extremely low prices, so going long on a non-leveraged ETF is extremely not risky. It's not a very risky investment. All right, now taking a look at the weekly chart. So each candle is a week. We have again the same thing, and you can see here that, you know, we do sometimes dip a lot lower on natural gas, but again, uh, technical analysis is a question of probability, and this has only happened once in the past, 5, 6 years, once again here. So, it dips for a very low, very small period of time, and, keeping things in perspective, um, it is without a doubt a low price. So longer term outlook, I think that I'm waiting for natural gas to show signs of recovery. I think in the months perhaps leading to winter, we'll see signs of reversal, and then we'll be able to definitely take a longer term position, longer term long position on natural gas, and that is what I'm looking for. I think going short on natural gas here is not a very good idea, just because of how overextended we are. So definitely, waiting for those long trades again. That short-term trade on the hourly chart is a very good one to have. So just watch for that break of trend line, and then we'll see where we end up on the two targets. And on the daily, again, waiting for the MACD to cross up the zero line. And if we pop back above this 2.5 level, if we somehow manage that in the next few weeks, perhaps this short-term reversal, if we start to pop back above 2.5, that will definitely be very bullish for natural gas. But again, let's not get ahead of ourselves. For now, I'm just looking for a small a counter rally, and then perhaps a resumption of the downside. But we'll see when we get there. So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. In the meantime, good luck with your trading, and see you next time.